Hi, everybody. Welcome to your final challenge. Can you believe we've done 7 weeks of this? I hope you guys have enjoyed this experience. I hope you guys have experimented with the language a bit differently. And here comes your final task, your final challenge. So, what I want you to do is write a letter to yourself that talks about all of your experiences with the coronavirus, what you've gone through, how you felt. This is something that is kind of like you're writing in a journal. So, you're supposed to write a letter to yourself about your entire experience with the coronavirus. But once you finish with this letter, I want you to give it to your parents. Put it in an envelope and give it to your parents. Then you're going to have your parents give it back to you in 1 year. All right. So let's say you write it on May 11th, 2020. On May 11th, 2021, ask them for your letter back and see the differences of, uh, of how your English is specifically. And maybe reminisce about your experiences too, right? So over here, I have written some prompts that can maybe guide you in terms of inspiration. So number one, how does this experience make you feel overall? So were you miserable? Were you happy that you missed school, or did you miss school? I don't know. It's up to you. You decide. Number two, what activities do you do on a daily basis during the quarantine? So every morning I woke up, I did this. Every afternoon I played board games with my family. So think about things that you have done with your family or alone. It doesn't matter. Number three, do you miss going to school? Why or why not? So, from my perspective, I miss going to school. Absolutely. I miss seeing my students. It's definitely something different teaching online. But you have to figure out if you actually miss school or not. Number four, what do you miss the most? Do you miss going to the movies? Do you miss going to the park? Do you miss going to the pool? Do you miss going I don't know, to anywhere? Going for ice cream? Anything that you can think of. And last one, what have you learned about yourself that you never knew before? So this is something very personal. You can feel free to write it on via email and send it to me, and have your parents print it and put it in an envelope. If you want to do it handwritten and take a picture and send it to me, go ahead and do that. If you want to do it on a video and answer all of these questions, go for it, why not, and then look at it in a year later. But I prefer you write, but that's my opinion. All right, so have fun and good luck.